Hi there, students. A funny way of showing it. So, for example, she said to me, "I love you with all my heart." And I said to her, "You've got a funny way of showing it." Well, the first thing to understand in this is funny means peculiar. There's a funny smell in here. Okay. There's a funny man waiting for you, a peculiar man. So funny can be funny ha ha or funny peculiar. And you'll very often find the Brits saying, "Do you mean funny ha ha or funny peculiar?" So she said, "I love you." And I said, "You've got a strange way of showing it, a funny way of showing it." It means your actions don't follow your words. Your actions and your words don't correlate. So yeah, you say you love me with all your heart, but you have a date with me and you don't come. You stand me up and you don't even ring me to say you're not coming. We go to a party and you go off with another man. You love me like crazy. You've got a very funny way of showing it. So this is saying it's not true. What you're saying, I don't believe it. I don't believe what you are saying. Notice this is something I think I would only use in conversation, and this is a reply to something somebody says. It's a way of saying, that's not true. I don't believe you. So my boss always says that he appreciates me incredibly, that I'm an incredibly valuable worker. But he's got a funny way of showing it. I never get a pay rise. If there are dirty jobs to do, he always gives them to me. He's clearly lying. He never recommends me for promotion, and he always makes me do extra work over the weekend. Yeah? So he's just lying to manipulate me, to get me to continue doing what he asks. So my boss says that he appreciates me, but he's got a funny way of showing it. Or a politician gives you the idea that he's your best friend. He's the best friend of the country. He's the best friend of the voters. But politicians have a very funny way of showing it, because then they tend to run off with all our money. They commit some corrupt act. Okay, so they've got a funny way of showing it. Then that their words do not or their actions do not correspond with their words. You're the most important client I've got. Well, you've got a funny way of showing it, because you charge me more than everyone else, and you make me wait to the end of the queue. So a funny way of showing it. This is fairly informal. I'm going to give it a 4 informality, but I don't think I would use this in written English. I guess you could use it in a dialogue. He said that he would help me whenever I needed it, because he loved helping people. But he's got a funny way of showing it, because every time I ask him, he's busy. Okay, so there is no correspondence between what this person is saying and what they actually do. They don't. It doesn't correspond. So somebody who pretends to be a real friend, but in fact they are disrespectful. That they don't help. Don't do what they say. So yes, the justice system says that nobody is above the law, that everybody is equal in front of the law, but the justice system has a funny way of showing it, because it seems to me that rich people are much less likely to be punished, and likely to be punished more more softly than somebody who is poor. So it's not true. They say that this is true, but they've a funny way of showing it. But I think this is particularly for people's actions. Yeah, he says he loves me, but he's got a funny way of showing it. So this is a phrase, I don't know if the Americans use it, but the British definitely use this the whole time. And remember, this is something that's spoken, or in inverted commas if you're going to write it. So, a funny way of showing it.